And suddenly now you're all going, oh, it's anti-Semitic, it's this, it's that, the other. Why now? Well, I know the answer. And if anybody would listen to me, and you are listening to me, I can tell you the answer. The Israeli government sees me as an existential threat to their settler, colonialist, racist apartheid regime. That is why now. And they've done everything that they can think of to discredit me and try and destroy my career and, if possible, destroy me and my family. So that is why it's not rocket science. It's not a mystery that it's taken the Roger Waters haters to catch up with this piece of work that I wrote and produced and directed 45 years ago. What about the Star of David on the pig that you use at every show? Which is one of the lies that they've been putting out in all the newspapers. He, in his current show. Well, hang on a minute. Back in 2013, when I was in the middle of touring the theatrical piece, The Wall, all over the world, Belgium, one night, and there is a pig, and it has a number of symbols on it, including the crucifix and the star and crescent. The Star of David is only part of a group of symbols that represent dogma. And I started getting complaints coming in. You're being anti-Semitic, you're blah, 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 blah. Well, no, I'm not. Oh, but you're really upsetting Jewish people. So I thought about it, and I thought, you know, there might be something in there. I can imagine some little old lady somewhere in Belgium who might see this and think, and be, I can feel them going, because it really, really upsets them to see the symbol of their religion on this balloon. So I scrubbed it out immediately. We'd done 5 gigs. That was in early 2013. And then now they're saying that I've done it at every single show I've ever done and blah, blah, blah. And nobody ever tells the story that said he got complaints about it, so he scrubbed it out. And when I understand, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Am I going to keep attacking the state of Israel and its policies in the West Bank and in Gaza? Yes, I am. And I will until the day I die. Or they modify their position to give human rights to the indigenous people of all the lands between the Jordan River and the sea. It's really simple. This whole story for me didn't start till 2006 when I went to Palestine. I saw apartheid in action, even if it was just the roads. Wow, this is weird. You know, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's for Jews only. Don't be daft. Yeah, it is. You can't go on this road if you're not a Jew. You're kidding. No, I'm not. Fucking hell, imagine you live in England and you can't go up the M1 unless you're a Christian. It's so alien to everything that we claim to believe in. The guards at all the crossings and places you have to go to, who are all about 10 years old. And even me, there I am with my British passport, because we were in UN vehicles, we were treated like, they didn't quite spit on us. But then I thought, Mom, if they treat me like this, imagine how they treat the Palestinians. And I saw them.
It's actually quite depressing to witness. You know, when you stand in front of an edifice like this, whether it's here or you know, outside a township in South Africa or in the Warsaw Ghetto during the Second World War or in Berlin in the 60s and 70s, there's something, you know, instinctively that this is wrong.
And it's unconscionable the way they treat. And they kill them. They just openly kill them. They shoot them all the time, dead. And they bomb them, dead. And so I've been doing everything that I possibly can to expose that bit. And I will continue to do so. And I will hope eventually to open the eyes of ordinary people in England and in North America, those being the 2 places where I live, to the evils of the apartheid state of Israel, until such time as they moderate their ways and start abiding by this Bible, this one, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. When I see the army of thugs with their blue and white flags storming through the old city of Jerusalem on Flag Day, beating up any Palestinian who dares to be in their own street, shouting, "Kill the Arabs! Kill the Arabs! Kill the Arabs!" as they march through the street with their Israeli flags. And nobody's going, "Oh, you can't say that. That's a hate crime." And it really is a hate crime, but there's nobody saying that. The police are there egging them on. So cancel culture is trying to get you to believe that in some weird way, my defense of the people of Palestine is more violent than the young thugs kicking Palestinians to death, or the IDF soldiers shooting them through the heart with their sniper rifles, like they did on the Great March of Return to that young Palestinian medic. Thousands upon thousands of them. These are just words, and these are my heartfelt, passionate words. A lot of my political ideals are fostered through this, mainly following my mother. She once said to me when I was struggling with something or other, she said, "Roger, throughout your life, you're going to come up with all kinds of knotty problems, things that you have to wrestle with. This is my advice to you. Read, 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 and then read some more. Find out everything there is to know about whatever the question might be, however long it takes. When you've done that, you've done all the heavy lifting. The hard work is over." What do I do then, Mum? She said, "Next bit's easy. You just do the right thing." You know, it's not hard. But you do have to do the reading, and you cannot believe what the BBC tells you, because it's completely a mouthpiece of government and the ruling class. You are not being told any of the truth. So what I would suggest you should do is, like my mother would suggest you do, and read, read, read. And don't read the Daily Mail or the Guardian. The Guardian. What is a Guardian of? Ugh. Read what people who know about these things have to say. Go to Double Down News and watch Naomi Wimborne Adrisi. And I've watched Double Down News. I'm on it now. And it is not fake news. It's real people telling you the real truth about things. So it's really important. If my mum was here, she could tell you. When you've done the reading, okay? When you've done the reading, chaps, you've done all the heavy lifting. Just do the right thing. And if you do, their world will crumble, and we will have taken a step towards peace on earth. It's extremely important to support Double Down News on Patreon. We've spoken a lot today about the media and how they've been subdued by the ruling class. So we need voices like Double Down News to keep us in the picture and to tell us some truth and to help us continue to move towards peace on earth, as I said before. Double Down News.